is always a very interesting, talented, spectacular evening. We have a lot of great talent lined up tonight. I think I even saw a couple limousines pull up in the back while I was pulling up myself, so we're in for a treat tonight. My name's Chris. I'll be your host tonight. We do have, while we do the open mic, we have a vote for a showcase next following Wednesday. So if you guys hear your favorite performer, feel free to cast the votes in the back. Kevin's waving back there. Hi, Kevin. What's up, man? So you can vote for your favorite performer, and then they will come back and perform next Wednesday, which is awesome for all those young, talented musicians that want to be seen more. So don't forget to vote. Very important. Secondly, next week we do have the staff showcase next Monday. So all of the Soul Food staff is going to be performing, doing their own, I know Makia's probably going to play, and Kevin's going to play, and a bunch of great music. So come on out for that next week. We're going to get things started off. I'm going to be opening up here, and then we're going to have Gary Davis come up next, followed by Kayan. Is that how you say it? Kayan? How's it going, man? I'd like to introduce Kat Higelti to the stage. She's going to be accompanying me on this first song, so come on up.
I'm not sure how to lower this.
Hi there, Kat.
Oh, hey.
I'm going to plug into number 5. So Kat and I, we go way back.
Oh, yeah.
I think like
So far, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks? 3? I think it was 3.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3. I don't know.
But it feels like forever.
It does. Basically, what happened is how we met. It was here, and I was sitting over there picking the guitar, doing my thing. And then this girl shows up. I see this pretty girl walk in, and I'm like, oh, gosh, what is she doing here? I don't even know her. And she walks up, and she comes up to me, and she says, you make that guitar sound really good. And you also make it look really good, too. And I was like, shoot,
I was actually playing Frozen, and he knew every word to every song.
That is not true. That is not true.
And that's how we met.
We're going to kick this first song off. So we wrote this song together, I guess, last week or something. And we're going to kick it off with a song called Get Up and Dance.
Feel free to clap along if you feel so inclined.
If you feel,
Only if you feel it.
And you can even get up and dance if you'd like.
Only if you feel it.
Only if you feel it.
Which you will.
You will.
Okay.
Come on, boys, get your girl up and dance. I said, come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. They want to swing their hips and do some dips, get pulled in and kiss your lips. So come on, boy, get your girl up and dance.
Come on, girls, get your girl up and move. Come on, girls, get your man up and
Move. Won't take no excuse about those shoes, so get on up and lose those blues. So come on, boy, get your man up and move. Well, come on, boys, get your girl up and dance. Well, come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. Won't make no excuse about those shoes, so get on up and lose those blues. So come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. Well, hey there, baby. Let's go out and have a dance, yeah.
I don't think so, boy. Wanna give you a second life.
But the night is young, and I can tell there's a little romance.
I could do better than you, but I'll give you a chance.
Oh, no. Well, come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. Said, come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. You gotta hold her up, you gotta spin her around, you gotta feel the rhythm and hear the sound. So come on, boys, get your girl up and dance. They wanna swing those hips, do some dips, they get pulled in. Well, come on, boys, get your girl up and dance. I said, come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. You gotta hold her up and spin her around and feel the rhythm and hear the sound. So come on, boy, get your girl up and dance. Catherine Nagelti, everybody. All right, so next up on the stage, I believe we have Gary Davis. Gary Davis, want to come on up and let's hear it. Let's give a round of applause for Gary Davis, everybody. This is his first time performing here, so let's make him give him a soul food welcome.
Yeah. This is a song that I wrote while drinking Guinness and trying to pick up a French girl. It's called Riley and the Empress of France. Moonshell was all that she whispered as the dusk said goodbye to the day. Some people say that's too early. It was too late to turn her away. Passion would flare in the rarefied air of her breath as the world spun away. There can be no excuse when you've nothing to lose and your heart gets lost on the way. Riley, king of the thieves, you left nothing to chance. Forfeit your heart and fall to your knees. You're a slave to the Empress of France. When the night died, she rose to make coffee or crepes if she could find the time. The kitchen would warm, the windows would fog, a coffee brought sight to the blind. The pain she would take, the plan she would make, they all fell to ruin and shame. Now and then she'd lose all, but she'd smile as she'd fall, and the next time she narrowed her aim. Riley, king of the thieves, you left nothing to chance. Forfeit your heart and fall to your knees. You're a slave to the Empress of France. She wouldn't bend when the wind took a friend or threatened her hold on the world. Whatever was lost lost would suffer the cost of her rage as it soared into the storm as it roared. I'm broken, I'm lost, I'm forsaken, she said as the tears fell away. It was nonsense, of course, only lover's remorse. It was the end of a bitter blue day. You know I will save you when you turn brave, but your words are just stars for the blind. Now and then she'd turn cruel, but then so would you. The same song in different meter and time. Riley, king of the thieves, you left nothing to chance. Forfeit your heart and fall to your knees. You're a slave to the Empress of France. Riley, king of the thieves, you left nothing to chance. Forfeit your heart, 'cause you're just like me. You're a slave to the Empress of France. Thank you. I co-write songs with a friend of mine who pays for breakfast. And one day while we were having some of the best bacon I've ever had in my life, he said, you know, what do you think would have happened if Picasso had played the saxophone? So I thought, interesting question. If Picasso had played the saxophone, I'd gone out every night and listened to those blue notes moan, dance to the cymbals' steely bite. Those fat bass notes could sink and float, the piano could pound out chords. That old painter had come to town, you know he would have blown off the doors. You can sketch in Cuba style, you can paint the blues, but when the master lays it down, he's gonna lay it all over you. If Monet had played the jazz guitar in a nightclub filled with smoke, or in some dim Parisian bar bending soft and fluid notes, I'd have grabbed a greasy table and ordered up some good red wine, lost myself in his impressions, conveyed aloft in 5/4 time. You can sketch in Cuba style, you can paint the blues, but when the master lays it down, he's gonna lay it all over you. There are melodies we live for. There are notes we can't explain. Some lead us into ecstasy. Some lead us into pain. If Picasso had caught a sweet blue riff and tossed it in the air, Monet would have improvised from the comfort of his chair. You can sketch in Cuba style, you can paint the blues, but when the master lays it down, he's gonna lay it all over you. Yes, when the master lays it down, he's gonna lay it all over you. Thank you. So my wife downloaded the complete Game of Thrones collection of books on her Kindle. She's been reading it for like 4 months. She turned me the other day and said, well, I'm 20% of the way through. Yeah. So this is a song about that. It's called Tell Me a Story. Tell me a story of pirates and kings, monsters that fly on leathery wings so high over a blazing sky, painted with clouds of purple and red. Quote some wisdom that a sorcerer said in days that have long gone by. Capture a princess with glowing emerald eyes. Below her in the streets, her lover stalks her in disguise. Her uncle is an old soul, compassionate and wise. They all live within you, so recite. Tell me a story tonight. Does the Baron escape at the height of the fray? Do they track him down? Does he get away and say he'll fight another day? Is the town in peril? Will the empire fall? Will a faithless queen spell an end to it all and call over a castle wall? Restless armies roam lawless through the land. A princess and a savior must arise to make a stand. Well, I know the beginning, but I don't know what you'll write. So before you close the door and dim the light, tell me a story tonight. Let your mind drift with the breeze over the ocean to 1,000 ships at sea, doing battle in a desperate fight. The story begins tonight. Please make sure when the ending arrives, the good prevails and the hero's alive to see the one he fought to be with is waiting for him like a flickering flame, who yearns and burns and calls his name in the night, so he can see the light. Let all the people come together and succeed. Let them live long and happy lives and never be in need. Let future generations marvel at them when they read the adventure that you were born to write. Tell me a story tonight. Tell me a story tonight. Tell me a story tonight.
How about another round of applause for Gary in his first time? Great job, man. All right, up next, another first-time performer. We have Cayenne. Why don't you come on up here, buddy? Woo! Let's give him a round of applause. First-timer. All right. Dude, I like your shirt, man. That is sweet. All right. Yeah, you want to use this? No, I'm going to plug it just okay, yeah, he's going to actually plug it in. How we doing? We good? Good? All right, Cayenne, everybody. Welcome to the stage. All right. Have fun, kids.
Hello, my name's Cayenne Thompson, and I'm going to be singing 2 songs that I wrote. The first one's called I Want Your Love. I My second song is also a song I wrote called Your Love is Infectious, and here it is. I'm reaching out for a little love. I'm wanting you, I'm needing you. My heart is beating, my hands are shivering. So where are you going? Do you love me? 'Cause I love you. Where are you going? Your love's infectious, so infect me. Your love's infectious, so infect me. I see people holding hands and kissing. I want a little peace, 'cause I don't want to be alone. 'Cause when I'm alone, I get sadder than a kitten up a tree. Can you hear me cry? Can you hear me cry? Can you hear me cry? Your love's infectious, so infect me. Your love's infectious, so infect me. Your love is infectious. Oh, oh. Your love is infectious. So infect me, oh, infect me, oh, infect me, oh, 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 oh. Do, 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 do. Thank you.
All right, man. I dig that. I mean, honestly, today, like, the technology we have is incredible. I mean, like, the fact we can, like, put these in our little machines and sing to it, you did a great job. That's awesome. How about another round of applause, man? It's so cool. Like, you know who Ed Sheeran is? He's, like, a super popular, artist, and he does all these, like, loops now, and, he can, like, play and loop it and then do another thing and loop it and, get beats going. Man, like, I need to learn how to do that. We got to talk later, man. Up next, we have Pam. She's going to be reading us some stories. I've heard her perform. She's really great. Comes in here all the time. I really recommend talking with her. She's just an amazing woman. So come on up, and let's give her a round of applause, everybody.
Well, good evening, everyone. We're going to have a good time tonight because I'm going to share some funny stories from a book that I've written I wrote it years ago, and it just took me years to get it, finally get it published. But they're funny stories that are written about the beauty business, mostly. I've been in the beauty business for years, meaning in the hair and makeup and skincare and all that. I'm from Tennessee. I've been here in Redmond since January, and I work here one day a week. I work on Thursdays. I do heart wall removals. I'm a kinesiologist, so I muscle test, and I talk to my angels with my fingers, and I'm able to connect up and help people work out some issues that they have, trapped emotions. We all have them. Many times people say, well, why do you call your book Angel Karma Strikes Again? What keeps coming in is that our angels really want us to take ourselves lightly. They want us to laugh and have fun. And the book, anytime you read anything funny, it's going to raise your vibration, your calibration. You just feel better. and it releases all these wonderful endorphins in our body that just heal, that actually will heal us. So there's a great reason for the stories, and I wrote them because I think we're really here to, entertain each other and enlighten each other. And that's what these stories are about. Well, tonight I'm going to read the story that I hate to read because it's one that does not make me look very good, because these are all true stories. This is one that I wrote about my own experience, and there's a few of them in here that are my own experience. But I think that is the best, is when we can write about ourselves or talk about ourselves and laugh at ourselves. And if we don't, then we're going to be so serious and we get so, bogged down that nobody's willing to hang around with us. So hopefully this little story will get you giggling and thinking. And also the book is for sale. We have it here. It's for $12.95 if you want to get the book. It's got great stories. You can read it, pass it around, pick it up anytime. It's a great book for people who do not like to read, but the stories are short and they're neat and they're fun. And again, they raise your vibration. Gosh, it seems a little dark in here. Here I go. Here we go. Okay. This is called My Green Hair Story. This is when I was in the beauty business, when I was a hairdresser for many years. And then this is one that I'm almost going, why am I reading this? This is going to make me really look bad. Okay, the harder the life lesson, the bigger the laugh. When the laugh is on you, though, it doesn't seem that funny at all. But as time passes, whenever the memory of the embarrassing event floats through our thoughts, we start to grin, then giggle at the entire situation. Seeing it in a new light allows us to laugh at ourselves and realize that we are hilarious. We're really all funny. I just know God's up there giggling and laughing and screaming at some of the crazy things that we get ourselves into. And they're the things that we don't want to go and tell anybody that we did. But when we do, then we start laughing, and they do too. And then it just goes on and on. Okay, here's the story.